Hey, and welcome to map 16 of Doom 64. This is Bloodkey. The opening to this level is quite quiet, but it will pick up very quickly as we head outside. You can see already there's a Caco demon shooting through the window there. Just make sure we don't take too much damage from it. When we head inside here to grab the shotgun, the walls back there will open up. We just need to make sure we don't take too much damage from the shotgunners. We're not going to head out that way, we're actually going to head this way. So when we head down here, we come outside to this space. There's a bunch of imps on the far side of this room who are going to be using me as target practice. But between us and them are these Caco demons. There are a lot of Caco demons on this level, and we've got to be careful of them because they will chase us throughout. There's actually a super shotgun behind us, but it's a bit too busy at the minute for me to safely grab it, so I'm going to just grab the chain gun here instead. I want to take out as many of these imps as possible, but we have accidentally woken up all the lost souls in this little cave here. There is an armor there which I desperately want, so we'll be making sure to grab that. There's a bridge there that kind of bounces you up. I want to grab those rockets there. But as you can see, there is a lot of enemies around here. A lot of enemies. If we stay there, we're going to die. So the best thing for me to do is just to come back to this side where it's a bit quieter. We can kind of control the pace a bit better here. We need to head over here. Probably should have grabbed the super shotgun, but completely forgot about it in the moment there. It's not too much trouble. Hell Knights are not too difficult to take care of if you know what you're doing. Excellent. When we go up here, there is going to be a key at the top. There should be. And a Caco demon. What did I tell you? The Caco demons love to follow you in this level. When you hit that switch, there was a few too many fireballs coming in my direction there. I need to get rid of that. Oh, wow, okay. We could have died there very easily. Just looking to see if there's any enemies before I drop down. Nothing behind there. Excellent, grab the backpack there. Having a quick nosy around here just to see if there's any health that I've not picked up yet. So the super shotgun's actually there. But this imp over here is actually annoying me, so let's take care of it before we do anything else here. The switch to lower the super shotgun is here. Grab that. This will make taking care of the Caco demons a bit easier throughout the level. We probably want this, in particular knowing where this level is going to go. Just going to have a quick look down here as well. Grab the health, very much needed. We'll be going in there later on. We can't go into this cave here yet. We need to hit a series of switches to make this happen. The red door is here. A few hit scanners wait on the other side, as well as some Caco demons. There's also some enemies to the left on some elevators. We have to press this switch here to progress. This lowers a chamber on the far side of the room, but also introduces us to 2 Barons of Hell. Hitting that switch raises the entrance to that cave that we were talking about earlier on. I want to get rid of all these imps here as well, because nightmare imps can be a real pain. The fireballs come at you really quickly, and as you can see here, when they sort of work in tandem with the other enemies in the game, they can become a real force to be reckoned with. This is the other side of that cave that we were talking about. Very nice blue cave here. We want to grab that supercharge over there. We need to hit this switch to do that. Once we hit that switch, a bunch of lost souls are going to spawn inside the chamber there. We can just shoot them through this window here. Let's clear up the stragglers and grab the yellow key. The yellow door's just up there, which is where we're going to be heading in a second. Those cacodemons appeared because we walked past the line over there. It's a pretty interesting trap, this one, because obviously these spectres are here to sort of block you. If you haven't cleared out the imps before you head up this way, this is going to be a really nasty section for you on the higher difficulties. Luckily I can herd them over here and just take them out one at a time. The super shotgun really doing all the heavy lifting here for me. The blue keycard is just there. There's a few enemies between us and it though. Here's a very small platforming section. I know Doom and platforming don't go hand in hand, but this isn't a terrible room, to be honest. As long as you're careful where you're stepping and you take out the enemies as you're going along, it's not too difficult. Me focusing on this fella here led to me walking into the toxic. Luckily you can just step out, so nothing too stressful here to worry about. Take our time. Let's not get irradiated again. There is a rocket launcher there as well. Very much worth the small detour to grab. We'll be using it instantly here. I thought they were going to appear behind me there for some reason. Luckily they didn't, because I would have ended up blasting myself in the face. With the rocket launcher and the blue keycard in hand, we can now head to the blue door that we were looking at earlier on. This is a particularly busy room. There's a whole bunch of enemies inside here. We've got Pinkies, we've got Hell Knights, we've got Barons of Hell. And all these rockets we've been collecting will really come in useful in mowing down these enemies. Oh, hello. Didn't expect to see you coming out there. That almost went badly. We'll be coming back to that wall in a second. First things first though, let's get rid of the imps. When you hit this switch here, it raises the bars there. You have to lower this bookcase here and run it on top, but you have a very short amount of time to actually make that happen. Even when I grab the plasma rifle here, there really isn't that much time left for me to have made it in here. You've got to be moving quickly if you want to grab the plasma gun here. Why do I call it plasma gun? It's plasma rifle. To make use of this, I have to say I think I prefer the PC version of the plasma rifle. In previous videos we've been talking about what I liked in this version versus the PC version, but I think I'm confident in saying I prefer the PC plasma rifle. It just fires quicker and it's a bit more pleasant to use, I find. Supercharge get. Once we hit this switch, a bunch of enemies are going to appear around us. This will actually open the way towards the end of the level as well, so very much worth clearing out all these enemies, even if we could technically run right to the exit here. Before we head to the exit, I just want to say I really like this level. I've always remembered this level from when I was a kid. I remember getting lost on this level, and I think this is one of those levels that took me a long time to actually finish. And I just feel that this is the kind of level that Doom 64 does really well. Levels that are kind of spread across a wide area, lots of intense fights, lots of puzzles like that to sort, and honestly, when I think of Doom 64, this is actually one of the first levels I'll think about, just because I think it really nails what Doom 64 does really well. And it has this really great vibe to it as well. Like, exploring this level, looking around, it's just really cool. It's got this really chilling atmosphere. And of course, there's lots of nice traps. But I think the room that's most impressive we're about to see when we go through the yellow door in a second. Let's just clear out the arachnotrons. No one likes arachnotrons. This room looks very peaceful, but as soon as we step into the middle here, it all goes a bit chaotic. Do not step off this middle platform. Whatever you do, this little strip that you see in front of us here, never step off this, because the outside of the room sinks, and obviously Doomguy's health kind of relies on you not letting him sink into traps like that. I really can't praise this level enough. I love this level. I think it's a really solid outing for Doom 64, and like I said, when I think of Doom 64, this is one of the first levels I will think about. It's just a great level, and I think that if this was in Doom 2, if this was in one of the other retail Doom games, I think it would be very high on a lot of people's level lists for quality. It's just that good in my opinion. But I might be wrong, you might disagree with me. Let me know in the comments, do you like Bloodkeep? Do you hate Bloodkeep? Do you think it's a good Doom 64 level? Let me know in the comments, and thank you so much for watching.